Good afternoon and welcome back. Today I want to talk to you about brotherly love. Many of us know the Bible verse, John 3:16, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." We've heard that verse, many of us, from the time we were children, from the time we first started going to church, or the first time that our parents told us about the Bible, told us about Jesus and the plan of salvation. But there's another John 3:16 I want you to hear about. It's in 1 John, 1 John 3:16, 17, and 18. It says, "Hereby perceive we the love of God, because he laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for the brethren. But whoso hath this world's good, and seeth his brother in need, and shutteth up his bowels of compassion from him, how dwelleth the love of God in him? My little children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth." When we look at this passage, we see God's love, that God laid down his life for us. And he tells us that we need to love each other. We need to love one another. We need to love our brother as ourselves. Many times there are brethren that have more than they need, and there are other brothers in need. But they turn their backs on them. They don't deliver. They don't give what they don't actually need to the ones that do need. When Jesus walked the earth, he told us, and it was recorded in the chapter of the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 25. He told us that the sheep would be separated from the goats. The sheep on the right hand, the goats on the left hand. The sheep were the brethren that gave when they saw someone in need, and the goats were those that turned their back and refused to give. And Jesus told us that the sheep, the brethren that gave, were the righteous, and their reward would be eternal life in heaven, and that the reward for those that did not give were the goats that were on the left hand, and they would seek and they would see eternal punishment. When we take and look at 1 John, and we see what was written in chapter 3, verses 16 through 18, we need to understand that we don't need to just talk the talk. We need to walk the walk. So, beloved brethren, if you have more than you need, seek out someone that is in need. Just look around you. You will find them plentiful in the world. And give what you can give to them. Show your love, the love that you have for Christ, to them. Distribute what you have to those that are in need. Love your fellow brother. God bless. We'll see you next week.